This is a workout I stream every Friday at 10 o'clock since the COVID pandemic. I have all ages, all abilities live with me, not only on YouTube, but also on Zoom, where I talk to the participants at the end. We have a lovely feel good community. So if you'd like to join me on Zoom, just subscribe to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlevina.com. And let's get started. So today, this workout is for you. Listen to your body, do what feels right. We're going to cover the whole Feel Good fitness prescription. It's lovely to see some of my Zoom participants on camera. They are all ages, all abilities, wherever you are in the house. Even if you can join us for a quick 5 minutes, even a 1-minute exercise snack is better than doing nothing. So we start with a moment of breath work just to calm the body and mind. I feel like I've been rushing around to get set up today, and it's really good to use this technique to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system. So that's your rest and digest, rather than always rushing fight or flight mode. So we're going to do today the lovely box breath. You know, I love this one. We're going to try and inhale through our nose. I'll guide you, breathing up to the count of 4, holding your breath for whatever you can up to 4, breathing out, maybe breathing out through pursed lips. So try and exhale through as if you're whistling, like pursed lips, and then holding your breath at the bottom. So visualizing that box shape, and you can just do 4 rounds with me today. It's going to take less than a minute. Let's give it a go. Close your eyes, just tune into your breath. Maybe place your hands on your lap, maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart is quite comforting as well. Whatever works for you, just take this time to tune into your breath, to slow things down. Positive inhales and releasing any tension, negativity with your exhales. So we're going to try and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. Return to whatever breath feels good for you, just slowing things down. How do you feel? Have a little sense check. Do you feel a little bit different to just a minute or two ago? Rub your hands, generate some heat, place them over your closed eyes. Take a positive inhale here. Exhale, just open the eyes with your hands there. Bring a smile to those beautiful faces. Inhale again. Exhale, release away. Did you do that? How do you feel? Zoom, let me know. Did you enjoy it? It's so important that we sometimes slow things down. We're getting ourselves centered and ready for a lovely workout. So we're going to start with our mobility section. Really good for loosening up the joints, getting our body ready for this workout. Always in terms of posture check. In my book, you know, I have the desk reset snack, the shape of a desk. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. So try and squeeze those shoulder blades together through this workout. Try and engage your belly button towards your spine. Also think about your pelvic floor. I have a pelvic floor snack and a whole workout on YouTube to explain how to do pelvic floor exercises, really important through the day. And we're just going to start with some lovely head circles. I always start with these because we're just starting top down, moving through. Just do 2 in each direction just to loosen things up. Maybe you've slept funny. How is your neck feeling? And then let's do the same with our shoulders. So bringing them up and round, Just circling out. Now, this workout, as I said, is for all ages, all abilities. You can do these exercises seated, even if you're sitting on the sofa. Let's bring it forward. If you're unable to stand, I've had people of all ages, people with mobility issues, disabilities, care homes, everyone joining. I want to make this accessible to all. We're going to circle out our wrists, just of movement, and the other way, coordinating, so getting our brains to switch on and say, let's go left and right, move those parts of the body for us. Bringing in the arms. I love some arm circles. Just try and swoop past your ear. See if you can get them really nice and round, reaching backwards. Breathe through all the exercises today, seated or standing, coming forwards as well. So you might feel some little clicks. I'm feeling some little loosening. So they have synovial fluid around all of our joints. If you have joint pain, if you have osteoarthritis, arthritis, normally motion is lotion, but if you have any injuries, please do whatever your body allows you to do. Hands on shoulders. Let's draw really big circles with our elbows. Try and bring them together. Try and stay together as you come up and circle round. So take it a little bit slower, doing them seated or standing, and then rotating the other way. Use your breath on this one because this opens up your heart chakra. It's a really nice one to connect your breath. We're releasing that love hormone, oxytocin. It feels good. Mummy's here after a little break. Pranam. Nice to see you. So she'll be able to demonstrate some of the seated exercises for me. And we're going to do some back openers. So we're going to have our hands up. And then we're going to bring the elbows down and back, but open out your chest, lift through your chin, arch your back like a little angel wing here. And inhale. Let's do another one of those. Inhale, exhale, really open out your chest. Try and bring your elbows back. So we're going to bring this all open because we're often rounded. Even young people, if you've got someone working from home, a grandchild studying, tell them to do a few of these when they're sitting for too long at their desks. Really lovely one just to open out and round. We're going to open out the back as well. So that C shape with the spine as if you're hugging a tree, interlocking their hands together. Then bring the hands up and round. And then we're going to just start moving a little bit. So cross body, we're going to reach, maybe have the other foot out if you're standing or seated. This is a nice one for a bit of brain activation. We've got those neurons. We want to get those signals all the way down to the body parts and muscles that we're going to work today. And a bit of coordination is required. A little bit of balance is required if you're standing. So hold your core, breathe out. We're just warming everything up. So great work. And then taking a seat or standing, we're going to bring in our calves. You know, I love the soleus muscle, and I've been talking about it for a long time, and now a lot of research. So we're just bringing it up and down around the soleus muscle. I'm going to give you a few options. You can do it like Mummy is, seated. If you don't have any bone issues or any fractures, osteoporosis, you could add a little bit of impact to really bones. The bones actually like impact if you're able to, because that's what's going to stimulate them to repair, regenerate. And we start losing bone density from the age of 30. Obviously, it gets worse as we grow older. But if you haven't got bone issues, a bit of light impact. If you're standing, you have options to hold on to support if you need it. And if you're able to, you could do a bit of balance. And you know the soleus muscle I always talk about is like your second heart, is what everyone's saying now. And it actually helps to balance your blood sugars. The calf is then pumping the blood up towards the heart. So it's like both ways. You've got the heart, but you've got that second heart. Really good if you've been sitting for long periods, if you're on aeroplanes, long journeys, deep vein thrombosis. just getting these muscles activated. Think about bringing this in to your life. So I'm going to just add in a little bit of impact on my standing ones. 2 and 1. Relax there. If you can, grab a band. If you have a lovely resistance band, if not, a pair of old tights like I use in my workout since the pandemic, maybe a belt or gown tie, but something with a bit of stretch would be amazing. Get creative. We've got lots of different colors at different resistances. We're going to start with my famous signature, the one I say do every day. It's a shoulder floss. So after you brush your teeth, I hope you're flossing. We want to floss our shoulders. Now, the goal is to do straight arms all the way up and round. But I always say I see young people struggling to do this because of our sedentary lifestyles. So bend the elbows if you have to. Try and do this in front of a mirror. I can see myself on camera and mummy right now. I can see lots of you on Zoom as well. But sometimes we have a little bit of muscular imbalance. One side might be a little bit lopsided. So it's really good to look in the mirror. After you've flossed your teeth, can you floss your shoulders? And it's encouraging that full range of movement in that ball and socket joint of your shoulders. Really important to keep those healthy and mobile to help us do our day-to-day activities. The tighter you hold your band or tights, the more resistance you're going to feel. So we're activating those muscles. So if I hold mine tighter, can you see I'm really challenging myself there, using my breath. Just do 1 or 2 more. You might start feeling the burn. Give me a nod if you can. Mummy, can you feel that? Yeah. You're all matching. But is it burning a little bit? Is it burning, Mummy? Yeah. Yes, so that's the lactic acid around the band. Okay, everyone's smiling on Zoom. I'm guessing that's stop, Lavina. So you do what feels good for you, but it shows that it's working, right? Tarina Auntie, give it a little shake out, everyone. I like that one. We want to feel good, right? We're starting to feel those lovely endorphins, the happy hormones. Let's try and open out. It's like a little squeeze, just coming out and in. So I'm not bringing my hands all the way forward, but I'm trying to open out the chest, a little pulse. If you don't have a band, you could just try and move your arms a little bit back. We are keeping the arms out in this straight position. So you're activating all your muscles in your shoulders, right? Your upper back. Can you squeeze out? Can you bring those shoulder blades back and together? Breathe out, breathe in. Oh, who's feeling the burn on this one? I'm feeling it's hurting. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Good. Well done. Do what you can. A little bit of a challenge with our band snack today. Again, maybe we just add a bit of my little Tai Chi, Qigong, the movements that Mummy and I have demonstrated. It's on my YouTube channel, under the videos and in the popular playlist. I do these every morning. Sometimes you can add a little tap here. So tapping and twisting around, just loosening up the spine. It feels really good. Your arms are like dead arms. Just let them hang and flop round. Beautiful work. Relax there. Let's do 1 or 2 more with the band. I know it's a bit challenging, so I'm giving you a little break. We're going to hold the band at the top. You don't have to use a band. You could use tin cans or little light dumbbells if you wanted. One arm is going to stay by your ears. The other elbow is coming down the side, round the side, squeezing and coming up. I want you to do the same arm for 5. Can we do the same arm, Mummy? So that will build up. So just do one side for 5. Breathe out, breathe in. Really squeezing. Good. Just keep that other arm as close to your ear as you can, Mummy. So you want to try and move that arm, relax your neck. So try and relax your head and neck and shoulders. Does that arm come any closer? And now do this one. It's hard. I'm picking on her today. You want to activate these muscles here. Think about your lats. They're big, important muscles for lifting, for push and pull movements that we do, that we take for granted. Have we done our 5? Oh, good. Well done. Now let's try the other side. This arm might want to stay closer. It might be harder. The tighter you hold the band, or if you've got weights, obviously the heavier your weights, the more challenging it is. Let's try and squeeze and release. Try and relax your shoulders. Everyone's doing amazing on Zoom, YouTube. Well done. I hope you're giving it your best, whatever feels good for you. 2 and 1. So do you feel the activation here? Yes? Yes, yes. Good. Mummy's ready to just release the band. So let's release the band for now. Let's get a bit of steps in. So I want people to get their steps in. People often aim for 10,000 steps, but even 4,000 steps, great studies, whatever you can manage. And my whole thing is little bits of movement through the day to keep us moving more and sitting less. I think that's the biggest message. And the science behind exercise snacks shows that even if you could get your little bits of movement, a minute, ideally 3 minutes every hour, you are going to get incredible, if not better results on things like your blood pressure, your blood fats, your blood sugars, your cholesterol, your metabolic health. Everything is going to improve if you can keep these little snacks during the day. So we're doing about a minute. Can we go any faster, seated or standing? Move those arms. Andrew, my regular, who's back from Switzerland. Lovely to see some light weights, which is going to inspire me. If you want to grab your tin cans for the last 15 seconds, let's step as fast as we can. Give it your all. Get those steps in from indoors, wherever you are. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. How do you feel? So has your heart rate gone up? Yes, I could see smiles. I could see people a little bit out of breath. Have a sense check. What I want you to remember is, great, my mum's doing the number game. So this one I like, and put it in YouTube whenever you watch this. If 0 is I'm in bed and 10 is Lavina, I'm exhausted. My mum is a 7, Taruna auntie's an 8. What do you feel after that? About a 7, great. So we're trying to get into that sort of 7 to 8 aerobic training workout. When I give you those breaks, because you could add up your steps. We have lots of regulars that often wear their trackers. And I know in some of these workouts, they've managed to keep active. Or you can rest, but sometimes they get up to 2,000 steps in between the exercises when I'm explaining muscle mass. So with our legs, let's all take a seat to start off with. We are going to do leg extensions. And what we're going to try and do today is lift your leg up, your knee towards your chest, then extend straight as you can. Place your hands on your thighs. Maybe flex your feet so your toes towards you. Squeeze these quadricep muscles and then release and down. Let's do the other side. So knee up first, then extend. Hold if you can for as long as possible. Breathing, squeezing, getting messages from the brain to those muscles to say, get stronger, and go down. Obviously, you do whatever you're able to in terms of the holds. If that's difficult, I mean, you could just extend the leg and come down, but let's try and do a couple more of those. Sitting upright, shoulders back, core tight even here. Let's hold. We hold. Good focus. For anyone with knee pain, we want to muscles, especially these quadriceps, to really get that muscle group that's all around the knees stronger, and that should really help with knee pain. Obviously, everyone is different, but this is a general advice. A lot of physios do these exercises as well, pre, post knee surgery, hip replacements. We want to get all these muscles straight and strong. And obviously, we're working out from home. So we're using our own body weight, our own muscles without any machines here or any additional weight. Something you can do. Can you feel that, mummy? We're holding for a bit longer today and down, yeah? Could you do those when you're watching TV? Continue with those if you would like to, we're going to move into our first big compound move, the king move, which is the squats, legs first. We're going to do legs first today. So if you need support and if you're able to, we're going to try and stand a little bit with your chair. I'm going to go through form and technique because it's really important we do these properly. Even if you've been doing them a long time, make sure your feet are around shoulder width, your knees always go out in line with your toes. You could use your armrest or your chair to lift up a couple of inches or come down. Now, if you're not able to stand, I want you to do those leg extensions with the hold or even heel raises, whatever works for you. If you're able to stand, you could place your hands over your crossover. Put the weight in your heels. Try and push forward. Squeeze the glutes. Coming up nice and slow. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe out. Breathe in. Holding your stomach muscles really tight. People often ask me for belly exercises. Do you know what? The squat is probably one of the best movements for your stomach, your belly, because you are using your core to really squeeze. If you're holding it tight, we're engaging those stomach muscles nice and tight. And I want you today, just body weight to start. Let's go up for 5 and let's go down for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mummy, can we go up for 5? 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze at the top. And let's go slowly down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's hard, right? Let's try again. Just do what you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes at the top. And let's slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How does that feel? Should we do one more? Weight in your heels. You can see your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your balance. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Do you feel that? Just body weight. There are great studies around squats. If you can do, I'm going to add some weight now for anyone that's able to. Do you want to add the pink weights or do you want the tin cans? Something challenging for you. She's got a nice laundry bottle. You can hold the weight for your leg extension, even your calf raises if you're not able to stand. Let's try and do 10 at a slower pace. If you can do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's great. If not, just do what you can. Focus on your form. We're just going nice and slow today. We use the chair, so these are sit and stands, to make it a little reminder as well that whenever you're sitting too long, could you do 10 squats, even if they're without weights? Could you add a rucksack on your back if you're struggling with getting heavier weights and holding them in front of you? You could use 2 dumbbells. You could use 2 plastic bottles. You could add the weight into your rucksack. Obviously, if you don't want to use a chair, the more advanced squat is the body weight squat and squeezing up. I throw these in all the time through the day, inhaling and squeezing up. With these, you can go a little bit lower, yep. And you just go to your range of movement. You're really working all your lower body muscles. That's why I said it's the king of lower body moves. I am loving you going nice and slow. Well done, Mummy. Are you counting in your head? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many have we done though? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm so glad you're back because she's counting for us. We're going to aim for 10. Give me a couple more if you're able to, even if they're leg extensions, or rest if you need to, obviously. And last one, coming down. Do you feel the difference? Yes? Do you feel the difference? Now that is time under tension. Give your ankles a little roll, maybe your wrists as well, maybe both at the same time. Give it a little shake out. We could step here in between. Could you squat, say 3 times a day? Could you do that for homework? Could you squat Tarun Auntie's always in. I love her. She's giving me lots of teachers' pet. You are, Tarun Auntie. She's always saying yes, and she actually does them, which is so great. And I've seen her progress. So well done. YouTube, let me know how you're feeling. Can we add a few more steps in? Just about 10 seconds, or you can rest here. We are going to add in now our queen of upper body moves, which your mummy said, press up. So there is a program that my mum obviously inspired me when I wrote my book as well. Just One Thing with the late Michael Mosley. This week, mum said they were reiterating the importance of press ups for your upper body strength. If you can do it by a wall, mum's hands are at shoulder height. Keep a straight line from your head to your heels. Come towards the wall and push away. We're going to aim for 10. If you are not able to stand, a seated version is pushing against the thighs, bending the elbows, pressing up, yeah? I would love you all, if you're able to stand, please get to the wall, or your kitchen counter is a great progression. You know, if you've got an island or a table that's against the wall, mummy's doing really well. I don't usually show the floor press ups, but he did show it in the program, I believe, the people that are doing this series. You can start with a box position. If anyone wants to progress, and I have whole videos in my book that's available on Amazon, The Feel Good Fix, that really goes through detail, videos with me, explaining how to progress with your press ups. You can have your hands in a box position, and you could come chest between the hands, pushing away. I would just do that. Obviously, I've progressed to full press ups, but that's not for everyone. Yeah, you have to do what your body allows. When you've done your 10, have a little wrist roll and a little moment. Now, when you're against the wall, do you feel it? Could you have moved your feet a little bit further back? Could we, on our second set, go a little bit harder? Is there anything like a higher table or something fixed that's obviously not going to move? The back of a sofa, yeah? Something that you could maybe go a little bit lower on. Mummy, do you want to try today? Yeah, as in your hands will be a bit narrower. If we use, the back of the chair, please don't move furniture around like us. I'm just doing this carefully. So be careful. I don't expect you to move things around. I'm just going to check this works. So here, my hands are on a fixed object. Your elbows are going to come a little bit narrower, mummy. So it might be harder, yep. And I feel these straight away. Be a little bit careful. Let's see if that works, because I don't want that to move. If you can, let's do 10 more, either against the wall or on the floor, or just see how that feels. It's hard, right? Down and up. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because you're arching your back. So we're not ready for this position yet, but I would say against the kitchen island. So mummy, carry on against the wall. This isn't good because this is showing it a little bit difficult. And I don't want your form to be compromised. I'd rather you do something that works for you. So let's try. The chair is difficult, so maybe don't do that. Is everyone okay? I know Andrew practices there. He's got a lovely straight line though. So I don't want your body to hinge. I want you to try and keep that straight line from your head down to your heels, breathing in, breathing out as you push away. Even on the chair, imagine your upper body muscles really tightening. We want to build strength. And I will tell you why, yeah? Because when we are trying to get up out of our chair, if you ever have any problems with your legs, you're going to have to use your arms. If you ever have a fall, you're going to have to use your arms to get you back up. If you're carrying, lifting, we use our arms. We need to increase this upper body strength. So give yourselves a little clap. Did you challenge yourself, or could you maybe after this workout, later today, try somewhere in the house? I think the kitchen island, you know, when the cookers are off or by the sink, that would be a really good place with your hands a bit wider, because it was too difficult, mummy, with your hands narrow, yeah, on the chair. We haven't forgotten balance. That's a key component of my fitness prescription. So if you're able to stand, I want you to stand now. And I want you to get some support, the wall or the chair. If you're unable to stand, we're going to do a single leg hold. We're going to go for up to 20 seconds, but only 10 seconds is the goal, yeah, for everyone, for longevity. There's lots of science behind this. But today, let's try for a little bit longer. It doesn't matter if you have to stop and start, and if you have to touch the chair, rebalance and join in, yeah? And you don't have to go into a tree pose. I practice brushing my teeth on one leg every day, so I've got to that position. You just do what's good for you. Let me count down. So let's do one side, hold your core in, have support there. I don't want anyone falling. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, careful, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So you did the last 12 seconds, right, Mummy? Great goal. And there are different goals. Did anyone manage to do 20 seconds today? Woo, well done. Have you been practicing brushing your teeth on one leg? Because that is what I want everyone to do in the morning and night, because you do that twice a day. It's putting a snack in with an existing habit, something that we have to do every day. I'm just looking at Mummy's targets. She's 78, 22 seconds with your eyes open and 3 seconds with your eyes closed. So we've got to do a bit more work on your balance to reduce your risks of falls, yeah? Balance is so important, especially as you age. I'm just giving you examples, but there's different ages and different targets per age. Let's try the other side. Stop and start. It's not a competition. Count down with me. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Who managed to do that? Yes? Did you manage to do it with a little bit of holding on? That's fine as well. You could reduce your hand to a couple of fingers. Keep practicing. Balance can be different every day. Let's box it out a little bit. So your balance could be off today, yeah? It could just be one of those days. But if you could practice that while you brush your teeth every day, Mummy, you do that for at least, a minute, 2 minutes every morning and night, we could get you to those 22 seconds. That's her goal. 50 seconds. Very good. You count. Well done. See, so some days are better than others. So don't worry if today wasn't the day for you, but just to reiterate how important balance is. We want to reduce our risks of falls, especially as we age, right? In terms of fractures and our independence and our quality of life. Are we punching? Let's punch out. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. I'm giving you little things in between. So we've done the big compound moves. There's lots of other ones, obviously, in my book. Sometimes I don't demonstrate here because I want to make things very accessible to everyone. But let's grab some light weights. Mummy, I'm going to give you these ones. I want you to grab maybe tin cans or little weights, 1 or 2 kgs if you're starting off. This is a hard exercise. I wouldn't expect you to go very heavy soon. We're going to do our side raises. So seated or standing, really good for your upper body, especially if you were not able to do the press ups. We're going to try and work those arms. Let's hold at the top, to the side, and coming down. No, you can't do this one. It's going to be hard. Oh, heavy. Heavy. Hold it if you can, yeah? Otherwise, let's use those little bottles. Mummy's had a bit of a break, which is fine. So you've got to build up again gradually. Start light. Try and lift up if you can. Ooh, Even if you can do one with the heavier weights. Now drop it down, mummy, so you can do it. Are you sure? Okay, let's go. Hold out. Can we have nice to shoulder height? Slow it down again like that. Slowing down the squats. Let's try and slow the movement down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Some of you are able, if your weights aren't too heavy. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are we focusing on strength? Because your muscle mass is the key to longevity. It's also going to help with weight loss. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest, the better your metabolic health, reducing risks of things like type 2 diabetes, so you're more insulin sensitive. Let's keep going. I'm going to list the benefits off. It's great for your mental health. Strength training is an antidepressant, the science shows. There's myokines we're releasing as we are using our muscles. They're little hope molecules scientists call, yeah? There's BDNF. We are using fertilizer for our brain health, yeah? To reduce risk of things like dementia and Alzheimer's. Some of you have stopped. Do them without weights. Let's keep going and relax. Well done. Did you feel it? Difficult. You could get a little bit heavier weight if you have the option. And we're going to add in our bicep curl and shoulder press. So here, palms are forward. Let's just do the bicep curl first. 10 of these. So elbows are glued to your side. Desk resets back. So if you're like this, straighten up, core tight, shoulders back. Let's curl up. Again, can we go slow on the way down? Keep your wrists straight. I'm changing the tempo today. That's a great way to progress your strength training. You don't always have to go heavier. Ideally, you will start lifting heavier over time. Just keep your wrists lovely and straight to protect those wrists as you go heavier with the weights. But here, can you see the tempo? Can we go down for 5 seconds? So breathe out as you lift up. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you could breathe out. It might be easier because we're slowing things down. Whatever breath, just keep deep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Let's do a full 5 seconds. Curl up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time under tension for those muscles. These are important to lift things. Carrying our shopping bags, picking up your grandchildren or children, babies, whatever you're lifting, day-to-day activities, gardening, anyone that is keeping active, we need to use our biceps even in our cleaning, our chores in the house, and relax. How does that feel? Tough? Can we do shoulder press? So we're going to add that in, and then we'll do a little combo to add a little finish. So here, palms can be forward, weights by your ears. Again, you pick a weight that's good for about 10 reps. We're going to push out, hold your trophies up, and slowly back by your ears. Let's slow that down as well. Let's breathe out, push up, and slow it down. I want you to feel these last 3 repetitions. We're only on number 3, but when you get to 7, think, is this weight challenging? If it's not, I want you to come back to this workout or some homework and actually try a heavier weight. Get creative if you haven't got dumbbells, plastic bottles, maybe little household objects that are safe, nothing that is made out of glass, not wine bottles or anything like that. Breathe out. Mummy, how many are we on? Are we on 10 already? Yeah. Oh, let's try. I'm on 7, I think. Let's try and add 2 more. Can you slow it down? Now, are you feeling this in your arms? Yes or no? Tell me at the end. Last one. I am feeling that. So I know that this weight is challenging for me? Drop your weights for a second. Be honest. Did you feel that, Mummy? Was it challenging? It was. And you guys on Zoom, yes or no? Was it challenging? If not, please think about increasing your weight. Come back to this workout. Replay it when it's saved. Yeah, let's do what my mum's doing. That exercise that we did at the beginning, she's doing it on Zoom just to loosen things up. Let's add a bit of tapping, shall we? So I'm just going to move my weights out of the way. This is a nice bit of self-care in between. Let's start at the top. Just really good science around this. Just using your fingertips, maybe above your eyebrows. It feels so nice. On your cheeks here, under your eyes. Little bit of self-love, maybe coming down to here, under your neck, your clavicles, and then coming down. This is one of my favorites. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, you could just give yourself some taps on your chest. Doesn't that feel good? Lovely. Do your arms. We've worked those muscles. They're getting lovely and strong. Good work. And then, Mummy, do you still do this in the mornings? All the way down your legs. Lovely. You could do around your groin, even around your belly. And relax. Good. Give yourselves a little clap. We're going to do a tiny bit of core work today. We've been using our core in our compound exercises, those big multi-muscle joint, especially the press-ups and the squats. We use our core anyway, and I want you to engage the core through your exercises. But let's try and hold one weight. It doesn't have to be heavy. It could be a plastic bottle. Hold it out in front of you and then keep your waist forward. We're going to twist, but I want you to really suck in these muscles. Keep them tight, belly button to spine. Inhale back to the middle. Breathe out as you twist. Can you tighten your core? Back to the middle. And this is also hard on your arms, I know, but try and really focus on your core. So that twist, you're sucking your belly button into your spine. I want you to get those deep abdominal muscles. Twist and back. This is good for your spine as well. Let's do one or two more. Can you feel this, Mummy? Yeah. Good. And down. Lovely. One hand is going to be by your ear. One hand is by your side. You don't have to use a heavy weight yet. Let's see how it feels. Now imagine you're between two panes of glass. You're squeezed between, so your body has to stay nice and straight. This weight travels down the side of your chair or your body. And then I want you to use the core to squeeze up. We're going to breathe in as we go down. Inhale, squeeze up. I want you to feel it on the sides, yeah? So I'll show you from the side. I'm between those two panes of glass. So my body's straight, squeeze up. Lift your chin up, Mummy. Keep your shoulders back. So I want your spine really straight. Focus on here. Lengthening and squeezing. Those love handles, yeah? Can you feel them? Inhale and exhale. No straining on your neck. You're reaching down. You're just supporting your back of your head and you're using your sides of your body. If this doesn't feel right, do the first exercise again. Yeah, the twisting with the weight in front. This is your workout. Can you keep your elbow out to the side and down? It's hard, right? She's like, I've had a break. I'm tired. Are you finding it difficult? Unfortunately, we've got to do the other side. Could you feel that on the side of your body? This is good if you're able to stand up, then do stand up. You're going to get more reach. Down the sides, squeezing up. So here and down, inhale, exhale. Lovely work, everyone. Good work, YouTube, Zoom, lots of participants on Zoom. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep going. We've got to match up to the start. So maybe 5 more if you can. Can you reach? Challenge yourself. Keep that elbow back, body straight, squeeze up. 3, inhale, exhale. Good. 2, You could try this when you're watching your TV at night, a little exercise snack, something new that I'm throwing in today, and back. Lovely, lovely work. Let's relax there. We're going to do one last exercise for high knees, but also for core. So either seated or standing. If you need support, hold on to the back of a chair or even your table. We're going to lift the knees up, but I want you to think about these core muscles. If you're seated, give yourself a high five. Lifting the knee up. If you're standing, this is balance work as well. So I want you to really think about your knees. Yeah, this is good for your core if you're holding it tight. If you need support, so I'm looking at my mum. Can you come up behind your chair and lift your knees up? Because I know this is part of your post-knee surgery rehab as well. Let's focus raises, getting that flexion, lifting up as high as you can. Give yourself a high five. Count down with me out loud. It's good for your brain. 10, 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. We're going to end with some nice cool down and then a stretch. For the cool down today, we're going to have hands on opposite elbows. Stay standing if you're able to. Come into a forward bend, seated or standing. Let your head drop. Let everything go. Your shoulders, your head, no tension. And then you're going to roll up one side like a beautiful sunflower. I want you to lengthen here. Let's pause. Hold those elbows up and back. And then come round the other side. Breathe out. Let's do that the other way round. So change directions, lifting, unraveling the spine. Straighten up as much as you can at the top, that beautiful sunflower, rolling down. Take some deep breaths. We've done a lot of different exercises. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on my Instagram about leg strength. There are studies showing that if you invest in leg strength, just like the squats, for say 10 minutes a day or a few minutes, even an exercise snack a day, long-term studies are showing that it can reduce your risk of things like Alzheimer's. They're saying by up to 47%. Yep, your leg strength is connected to your brain health. So let me just reiterate why I show you a lot of these exercises. Let's do a little stretch. So do follow me on Instagram if you're not, because I do share a lot of information on there. So the health tips on my YouTube channel, bringing your arm across, looking over that shoulder, relax your shoulders. We're just stretching out our shoulders here. Breathe in, breathe out. You've done so well. I really would love you to share these workouts with someone today, maybe a WhatsApp group, a community that you're part of, a friendship group, family group. Tell them how important these exercises are for your health. Tell them your strength training. They'll be so impressed with you. Put your hand on the opposite elbow. Let's see if we can straighten up to start with. This can be quite hard. Imagine this hand going down your back. Good. Lifting through your chin. You can push that elbow back and we can bring it into a little side bend because we did those lovely side abdominal core exercises at the end. So you might need this stretch tomorrow if you feel Lavina on the side of your body because you might have done something different today. So new muscle groups, you might be a little bit sore. Let's try again. Sorry, straighten up first without the side bend on the other side. Bring that elbow back and then think about if you want, you could even, if you're standing, bring one leg over the other, reaching. Breathe in, breathe out. How are you all feeling today? Bicep stretch. Fingertips back, maybe put your hands on that palm, draw those fingertips back and release. Good. I would love you to hold these stretches for up to 30 seconds. I demonstrate lots here, but you could do a little stretch snack as a bit of self-care in the morning or before bed or anytime you're feeling tight. Stretching is so good to reduce risk of injury and to add that flexibility, that suppleness in our bodies. I hope you all love stretching if you've been doing these workouts with me. Let's do both legs today. So we're going to take long, straight legs, as straight as possible. Toes flexed towards you, so you really feel that length. Already, let's try and in the back. Inhale, exhale. Let's try and reach as far as we can. Don't worry if it's not your toes. Place your hands on your shins, even your thighs, but relax the upper body. Let's feel that stretch all the way down if you can. You could use a band. If you are really struggling, you could put the band around your feet, mummy. Here you go. The soles of your feet, and hold the band tight or loose. Let's breathe here for 2 more deep breaths. This stretches out your back, your posterior chain, your hamstrings. 2 and 1. Lovely. Roll up the spine. I hope you're feeling good. We have the signature feel good hug that you know is like my standing or seated cat cow that I invented in the pandemic. We are going to take our arms out, really open out. Arch your back, lift through your chin, positive inhale. First of all, give yourself a big hug, rounding the vertebra, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. Say well done to yourself. You're amazing for giving your body this time, this investment. Mummy, you get a special hug. Otherwise, hug someone near you, or we give you a feel-good hug to everyone. Great to have you back. Well done. And then our feel-good finish. I hope you're feeling good, better than when you started. Whatever you managed to do, let's take a lovely positive inhale. Lift the arms up. Inhale, positivity. Exhale, release any tension, negativity, stress. Hopefully let it all go away. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us? Ah, lovely to have you back. And we have workouts in Gujarati saved. If they can help anyone in the South Asian community, they're on my YouTube channel. This time, capture that positivity at the top. Bring your hands down to heart center. Have a moment to bow down, a moment of gratitude. Say thank you to your amazing bodies. Thank you for joining me. Please share these workouts so I can help more people. I do them out of the love to really spread the passion of the importance of exercise alongside obviously nutrition, sleep, stress management, and our social connection. So join us on Zoom because I do talk to everyone. We have a lovely Zoom community that I want people to feel part of something. And on YouTube, you're my community as well. Do leave a comment. Let me know how you get on, and please share these workouts. I will see you next week. Well done, Mummy.
Thank you.
Great work, everyone. I will talk to Zoom now and say goodbye to YouTube, saving it here for you. Well done, everyone. Ah, lovely work. Great to see lots of people on YouTube.